Namaste, gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Sreeja Tajen. If you're new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit the notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and my current videos. Welcome to today's Pick a Card. We know that tomorrow is the solar eclipse, July the 2nd, and so therefore, you are about to find out what is coming in for you, whether it's change, whether it's epiphanies, aha moments, etc. The way that I do my pick a cards, if you are new, is I would first take a look at card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, and then card number 4. Okay? Now, pause the video, tap your third eye 3 times, and then unpause, come back, pick your card or cards, whichever one resonates. All right, now you're officially are ready for today's pick a card. I am going to go ahead and spray Kit Karma's Ass Spray just to clear the energy so I can be a clear and open channel and vessel for you so I can channel the messages from these 4 cards. All right, but before I do so, let me go ahead and call in some help. I call in air, fire, water, earth, spirit, and ether. And I also call upon the highest of the highest of the high, which is Yod-Heh Vahe, who will be able to give me the information that is necessary for this beautiful reading in all directions, time and space, past, present, and future. And so it is. For those of you that have chosen door or card number 1, I am going to go ahead and reveal what it says. Okay, you got the affirmation card. Right now we have Mars going into Leo, so it's opening up our heart space and expansion for growth. With the affirmation, what's coming in for you is the need to remove negativity and to invoke the I am presence. I feel like if there has been a case for you where your affirmations are not working, it is because somewhere in the background lingering, there are some negative connotations and thought forms that need to be removed. And so, therefore, by removing these, you replace them by positive affirmations and invoke the I am presence all the time. I am love. I am joy. I am happiness. I am success, so forth and so on. Then this will give you the acumen that you need to have emotional IQ and spiritual stability so you can raise or rise above your current situations that are in your life. Because I feel like there have been some hard targets and hard hits towards you, and it's kind of discouraged you. And so, therefore, with this card showing up, it's a need to balance all of your chakras so they're all spinning. And I feel like you need to be cleaned, or I should say cleansed and cleared from your auric field. And the way that you do this is by raising your vibration and saying prayer affirmations or mantras. But that's a need for you. That is what's coming in for you. You're going to have more of a spiritual awakening because the shift has just gotten real, not just for you, but for all of us, because we are in this new energy of the Great Awakening. And it's like, ready or not, here it is. It's not even here, it comes. It's already here. We are going to have 2 eclipses in this month and 2 full moons. Okay, on the 16th and on the 31st, those are coming in. So, therefore, we have to get ready for all of this energy because this is our time of manifestation time. And so, the affirmations card is showing up to just remind you that you are a conscious creator along with source, and what you think about, you bring about. So you just need to just be very mindful of what's going on, like inside with your inner talk and your inner self and your inner guidance system, which is your GPS, which is called intuition, your God positioning system. You just need to tune into that. Be very conscious, aware of your words, because you will end up wearing them. I was listening to something by Robert Kiyosaki last night, and he said that we are conditioned, we are trained how to think, And the way that we are taught how to think is totally wrong. And our teachers and our guidance system that we look towards has failed us. With that being said, I'm not getting into conspiracy theory, but I will tell you that the way that we have been programmed has been totally diametrically opposed to the way that we were created. We were created to be happy beings. We were created to have wealth, health, and abundance. We were created to be rich. This is our birthright. And so, if you're not experiencing some of the things that I have just mentioned, it is because you are out of alignment. And so, therefore, with this new shift that's coming in for tomorrow with the eclipse, it's about balancing the scales for you. And I feel that this is going to be one of the best months for you once you come into alignment, because once you come into alignment, you will be vibrating at the same frequencies of the things that you're wanting to bring in for manifestation. And so, therefore, that does conclude those of you that have chosen door number one or card number one. For those of you who have chosen card number two, oh, yeah, you have rest. I feel like you've been spinning your wheels. I do apologize. I'm a doctor, so I have to have my phone on. This is my business time. At any rate, you've been spinning your wheels about a particular situation. And it's amazing that you have dolphins on this card, because dolphins are one of the most intelligent mammals that there is. And they are very friendly. And they're very friendly to people. Sometimes you get those people that like to take advantage and sometimes cause harm to these sweet little mammals. Well, I liken you to that sweet little mammal. I feel like people have often tried to take advantage of you. They try to use you, and they try to take advantage of your good nature. Right now, the universe is asking you to have self-preservation, a need for self-care, to take care of yourself first, because this is the only way that you're going to be able to truly rest. Because I feel like you have a savior mentality, where you try to save and take on more than what you're supposed to. You try to save the world. And this is time with this new eclipse for you to kind of like fall back a little bit. You're no one's hero. You can't be anyone's hero but your own hero. People have to save themselves. And I say this in a very loving way, because I am like that too. And I had to learn the hard way that I'm not a sacrificial lamb, and neither are you. You are here for your own spiritual journey and your own spiritual evolution. No one can no longer ride on your coattail. They have to do the spiritual work themselves, and they have to be willing to be a willing participant, a part of the projects that you include them in. So at this very now moment, you have to go within. You have to reassess everything in your life, because I feel like all aspects and all situations have been affected. And so you need to go into this place of retreat, where you go within and you take stock of your own interest and your own happiness. Because right now, if you do that in this month of July, it will be paradise for you. But you have to rest. It is not something that is optional for those of you who've pulled card number two. It is something that is highly recommended from your angels, your way shores, your guides, and your ancestors. You have to rest. And they are telling me this with authority and power. They mean business, okay? So no shortcuts. Not a little bit of rest here, not a little bit of rest there. Every opportunity that you have to rest, rest and do meditation. And I feel that the month of July is going to bring you some beautiful things if you go within and start putting yourself first. Because as others see you put yourself first, others will then follow suit, and they will start putting you first too. And I have come to the conclusion of those of you who have picked card number 2. Okay. For those of you that have chosen card number 3, oh wow. Okay. You have Isis. The goddess Isis is an Egyptian goddess of love. This eclipse is going to bring you love, true love, and healing. I feel like for some of you, and notice I said some of you, I'm not making it all, but for a good few, okay, almost the majority of you, you've been hurt by love and you have been grieving something for quite some time. This is the shift that you need. You should be very ecstatic and happy that this card showed up on a reading, because the shift of old perceptions and the way that you view love are outdated. And so now the universe is evolving you like a caterpillar, and you are going to be at this point where the karmic debris is going to fall away. Your subconscious patterns, those old ways of thinking, are going to fall away, and your emotional DNA is being upgraded with this shift that is happening tomorrow. Okay. And I feel like it's going to last throughout the whole duration of July, to be quite honest. And so you're going to be at a better place. And it's happening so it can crack you open with this lightning, this hard exterior shell that you have put around yourself, protecting yourself and keeping yourself from love. Now it's going to crack you open so you can open up for love and to receive love and to set boundaries and to learn from the mistakes of the past that you've made when it came to the affairs of in the matters of the heart. And so Isis is here because she is lovingly guiding you, and she is leading you to your true love. And we know that our true love starts with who? Numero uno. Starts with ourselves. And then once we grow to love ourselves, then we attract that in which we are. Then we attract those that love us just as much as we love ourselves, or even more. So I feel for those of you that have chosen card number 3, you are in for a romantic month. For the month of July, it is going to be so much love in the air. And you know why? Because you're going to be the one that is going to paint the town with your love, and you're going to be the one that puts it there, because that's just how powerful you are. So let love reign true for you today, because this is going to be a great shift. It is going to shift so fast that it is going to hurt you. And what is going to hurt you is the love that you've had for people in the past that you have to now let go of. Not because someone's going to come in and hurt you, but it's going to hurt you to let go of those that you thought that truly loved you and really did not. They were there only for their own conveniency, only for their own conveniences, to do whatever they wanted to do at that moment's time until they got what they wanted. And so now for their part of their story has ended, this is a new chapter that is opening for you. Those of you that have pulled card number 3, this is your defining moment. And I'm telling you what I know, and I feel it so strong, that the month of July is going to be your hallelujah month, because you are going to have so much love that you're not even going to know what to do with it. And I have come to the conclusion, for those of you that have chosen card number 3, for those of you that have chosen card number 4, you have reflection. Just like this lone wolf, you're being asked to be a loner. You're asked to go into hermit mode and just go away from people, because I feel like there has been other people that have been putting you in their situations, their problems, and it has not given you the opportunity to reflect on your own situations in life. And I feel like others have been stunting your vulnerabilities. I feel that somewhere around you, for some of you, you've been mixed up in gossip. People have been saying bad things about you, and you have been really working hard to clear your name from a certain issue. Well, source energy is asking you not to do that anymore. You are who you are. For those that love you, it doesn't matter. And for those that don't love you, who cares? Because people are going to form their opinions and what they think about you, regardless of what type of face that you give them. Look, they call Jesus Christ the devil himself. So, in your situation, you are being asked to reflect on these relationships and to remove all that no longer serves you, all that is no longer of your best interest or your highest good. When you go within, it's going to become more apparent of who needs to be removed from your life. It is not only you that is doing this removing. Excuse me, I feel that it's source energy and your angels that are forcing all the things and people out of your life, whether it be personal or professional, that no longer fit your canvas or your story. They no longer fit into the background of your painting. They no longer fit into the lines of the paragraphs in your story. Their purpose has pretty much ended. And when you go into this retrospection, you're going to see clearly what I am speaking of. For a lot of you, it's not going to really hit you until you get alone. I feel like you're the type of person where you're always around people, and so you're always busy, and you really never have time for your own thoughts to come in and chime in. And so therefore, source is asking you to get alone and get away from people, so you'll be able to hear the universe's voice, so you can hear source's voice to give you the guidance and the next step on your next leg of your journey. Because now I feel that you are being overwhelmed by biased opinions of what other people's thoughts are and what they think. And so now you need to have more of a clear, open channel for yourself and source so you can get the messages directly. You don't need to listen to other people to get the messages from the divine. The divine speaks to you directly. The divine has been trying to speak to you directly. But these other voices, I feel like, have been crowding source energy out. So I would say if you can get at least an hour a day, okay, for the next few days, a total of 3, if you can get about 3 days alone where you're just hearing source's voice, then this will help you tremendously in your progression of your soul evolution. Because I really feel like for the whole month of July, for all 4 categories, everyone is shifting into their new, I would say, soul development and their new spirit led and guided direction for their journeys. And I have come to the conclusion of your beautiful reading. Thank you all for participating. It is a good karma to like, share, comment, subscribe, or leave a love donation if you feel inclined to. I now wrap you in my love, and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness, and so it is, everyone. Namaste.